Hello you guys, and welcome back to my channel. I know it has been quite a few weeks since I posted a video. The summer just got away from me, and honestly I didn't go thrifting that much, and when I did it wasn't very successful. So I have been wanting to get back into YouTubing and sharing some thrift trips with you. I hope you guys had an amazing summer and are ready for fall. My kids are not yet back in school. Maybe by the time this video is posted they will be, but the teachers are on strike, so they have not started school yet. So I have just been itching to get into the fall season. So today I'm going to be thrifting for fall home decor and clothing, and I can't wait to see what they have here. This is one of my favorite Goodwills in Washougal, Washington, and I've taken you guys here many times before. So let's go in and see what they have. Thrifting for fall is all about finding pieces that bring warmth, texture, and coziness into your home and wardrobe. Looking for earthy tones and rich fabrics to timeless staples like wool coats, or maybe even a plaid skirt or a flannel shirt. Thrift stores are always full of unique items that capture this season's vibe. And as is usually the case when thrifting, you may just need to do a little bit of digging to find the pieces that feel special to you. When you're looking for furniture, look for warm-toned woods like walnut, oak, or mahogany, and pieces with cozy textures like leather chairs or plaid upholstered pieces. Basically anything with a rustic or vintage vibe can feel very autumnal. When you're sifting through artwork, look for vintage prints, muted landscapes, or botanical illustrations. Basically anything with leaves, branches, or seasonal florals in muted tones. I'm not really even sure what this piece is, but it's very cozy, and it reminded me to mention that when you're looking for frames for your artwork, to look for frames made out of wood, brass, or anything with a darker tone to really enhance that layering effect that brings warmth to your space. When it comes to textiles, you're going to want to look for wool, flannel, velvet, corduroy, and of course chunky knits. Look for throw blankets, pillow covers, table linens, anything with those rich autumn colors like brown, olive, or rust, and patterns like plaid, checks, or herringbone. When it comes to dishware, think earthy stoneware, amber glass, mugs, or dishes in warm tones like, again, burnt orange, deep green, mustard, or brown. Thrift stores are always full of fun vintage glassware that would be perfect for a seasonal tablescape. I loved the smoked glass and even this dark red set that they had. Seasonal patterns and colors like leaves or subtle florals can also be a great addition to your everyday dishware. A plate like this would be so beautiful layered on top of a plain white dinner plate, just for an added layer and visual interest or pop of color to your seasonal tablescape. Not only are we looking for cozy textiles like wool blankets and plaid throws, but Even candlesticks, brass accents, and ceramic vases in fall colors can make easy swaps for your everyday items to bring in that seasonal warmth. I've never seen anything quite like this wicker teacup and saucer basket set. It was only $4.99, and it got me thinking that a fun way to bring in some warmth to your kitchen would be to swap out your metal or ceramic or glass fruit bowls for a wicker basket for that added texture and warmth. I really loved some of these baskets here today, but the ones that I liked the most just felt a bit dirty, especially this one here. I would have loved to bring this home for my produce, but it looked a little bit too worn. The floral section at a thrift store can be very hit or miss, but keep an eye out for faux stems like eucalyptus, dried grasses, wheat, sunflowers, or branches with berries. A lot of times they also have some faux wreaths that are great for putting on your front door or even on the inside of your door. Today they had some fun fall inspired floral pieces, but ultimately nothing that I wanted to bring home with me. This little guy was sitting on one of the end caps at the end of an aisle, and it caught my eye. It was reminiscent of a crow, even though I'm pretty sure it's not, but I thought it would be pretty sitting on top of a stack of books, and again, you're getting that warmth and texture from the wood. I don't typically picture glass when I think of warm and cozy, but I definitely think of candles. So don't overlook glass or acrylic candles, as you can put colorful candlesticks inside of them to create a really nice glow at night. Now let's move on to clothing. Looking for coats and sweaters, look for chunky knits, cable knit patterns, tweeds, and wool coats in colors like camel, burgundy, forest green, or cream. This sweater caught my eye but wasn't my size, although oversized fits are perfect for layering. If it doesn't get too cold in the fall where you live, a dress like this would be perfect for a special occasion. I love the pattern and that it's vintage, and it was only $12.99. I'm not much of a skirt person, but if you are, definitely look through the skirt section and seek out skirts in corduroy, denim, wool, or suede, as those are the perfect fall staple materials. I thought this brown corduroy skirt would be so cute styled with boots. Now that I'm working from home again, I spend a lot of time in loungewear and sweats, and although the athletic section is an area that I usually overlook at the thrift store, I thought I may as well check it out today. There's nothing cozier than a nice soft pair of sweats, and although I'm not sure these pink tie-dye ones are my style, I'm still going to try them on. When it comes to thrifting denim, I suggest looking for medium to dark washes, as these are not only more seasonal for fall, but they also are going to complement those sweaters and tops that you're wearing in those darker, richer earth tones. One of my favorite things about thrifting jeans is that you can find those really sturdy denim brands from back in the day that are going to be really great pieces that will last you a lifetime. When looking for pants that aren't denim, look for corduroy, wool trousers, and neutral tones like butterscotch, rust, olive, brown, or tan. Wide leg or tailored cuts can feel really polished for fall and great compliments to a chunky sweater. Don't forget to look through the accessories and shoes at a thrift store. Scarves are a fall must-have. And don't forget to check out the leather belts, structured handbags, hats, and boots in autumn shades like cognac, burgundy, or forest green to finish off your outfits. Now let's go try on all those pants. That was super fun, and as you can see, I actually did fill the back of my car. However, not with clothing or home decor. I found these two furniture pieces, well, technically three, these clear counter stools and then the hallway console table. They actually put that console table out while I was shopping. It was not there when I got here. It was only $9.99, and I've been wanting a narrow console table for my hallway to set up my kids' charging station. However, I'm limited on space there, so I'm not sure if this is going to be too deep, but I thought for $9.99 I may as well just get it and see how it fits. I can always resell it. And then the stools were only $1.99 each. I can't believe it. And those I'm definitely going to be reselling. They're not my style, but they're actually really heavy duty. I'm going to have to see if I can find the original brand or source on those, but let's take these home and see if I can fit this in my hallway. Here's a closer look at the table. It's pretty scuffed up, that's for sure. But it's real wood, so it could be refinished or polished at least. And then it does have one drawer. So my thinking is you put all of the devices or whatever in the charging station in here, but then drill a hole through the back right here so that the cord can be plugged into the wall. So we'll see if it fits. It's the next morning, and my cat made himself right at home on this new piece like he always does when I bring home thrifted furniture. Now, to clean up some of these scuff marks, I'm going to use one of my all-time favorite products called Howard Feed and Wax Wood Polish, and it of course doesn't smooth out deep scratches, but look how amazing this product is at covering up and hiding those white deep scratch marks. So to the touch, you'll still feel those scratches, but to the eye, look how this polish just erases those white marks. This is unbelievable, and I've shown you this product before, but it is always so satisfying to use. Now let's style the table. I'm so happy that this table fits in my hallway, and I had so much fun styling it for fall. This is going to be a great charging station for my kids' devices. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.